What's going on, everybody? My family, it's your man True. We back with another video. Everybody, I just like to welcome y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for all the love, everything that y'all been sharing the videos. Y'all been DM me, messaging me, all that good stuff. So I appreciate all the love, everything, just from all the game that I've been given. So if you're new to the channel, basically here on this True Vision channel, we talk about videography, we talk about setting up businesses, LLCs, and we talk about credit, man. These are the main things that's going to change your life. Having a business, having an LLC, you know, having the right mindset, and mastering credit, personal credit and business credit. And that's all we're going to talk about. Videography, business. That's me, man. If you don't know me, I'm a videographer. Started off as a videographer, filmed so many music videos, commercials, weddings, everything when it comes to having a video. I scaled that business, started hiring a lot of different people. Then I got into other different businesses. I started learning about credit. And then once I learned about credit, I learned how to leverage my credit and use credit to invest into my business, because I was the type of person that always was saving their money for their camera and was saving their money for this and that. But once I learned how to, you know, get personal credit and business credit and let the bank pay for the products and everything I need, that's when I really leveled up. So today, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all for tapping into the channel. Today, what we're going to talk about is, this is a credit type of video, all right? And we're going to talk about how you can go and get up to 25,000, maybe even higher. I know I got 25K line of credit, not line of credit, credit card with Navy Federal Credit Union. All right. So this is for, it doesn't matter if your credit is fire, if you got a high credit score, don't really matter right now, or if you got a low credit score, high, don't really matter. I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint on how you go and, you know, get this credit card with Navy Federal. All right. So Navy Federal is a credit union, opposed to like your traditional bank like PNC and Bank of America. I prefer credit unions because they're more of a relationship based type of bank, and I'll talk to you guys about relationship banking a little bit later in the video. But and stay to the end of the video. This is like, you gotta get so you get the secret, that like the sauce, so you could, you know what I mean. It's follow, everything is following steps. You don't want to just jump to Z. Follow these steps. So basically, I love credit unions because they go off of your relationship. They don't really care about what your credit score is. Like, if you've been with them for a long time, that's what these credit unions care about. And credit unions, they tend to give out higher limits when it comes to, you know, giving out credit cards and stuff like that. All right. So Navy Federal Credit Union, basically it's a credit union directed for Navy vets, basically it's catered to people that are in the Marine and the armed forces and stuff like that. Military, the Army, the Navy, all of that type of stuff. This is what this credit union is directed for, and their family members. All right. So if you have a family member that is in the Marines, any type of armed forces like that, they're most likely going to be a member of Navy Federal Credit Union. And if they are, then you can ask them for to add you on. So you can just use their numbers and they can add you on. But if you have no one in the military, you don't have anyone that, you know, you don't have anyone that's ever been in the armed forces or anything like that, you could call Navy Federal and you could just let them know, you know, you have a family member that was in the military, you're not sure of their numbers. They're going to ask you for some type of security verification numbers. And, you know, I'm not sure of their numbers, but I still would like to become a member of this credit union. All right. Most of the time, people already have family members. Most of the time, people already have family members that are in the military. So all you got to do is just ask someone like, hey, you know, I'm looking to get added on, and I want to be, you know, become a member of Navy Federal. All right. So the two ways: if you already have a family member that's a part of Navy Federal, ask them to add you on, and you can open up your own account, or you could just call in and, you know, say you had a family member that was in the military. Your grandfather was in the military. Your great grandfather was in the military. He passed away. I'm not sure of their information. I would still like to open up an account. All right. So once you get past that, and once you get in the game, that's when you know it's time to level up. All right, so once you're in Navy Federal, like I said, they are a relationship bank. They don't care. They care about your credit score, but it's not the main thing. The main thing is what type of products do you have with them already. All right. So once you get into the Navy Federal database, open up a personal checking account. All right. A lot of banks are really based off relationships, so you should do this with every bank. Whenever you're trying to apply for a credit card, these are the steps that you should take. You should open up a checking account, all right? You should open up a savings account, all right? And you should put $50 in both of them. So this is just going to cost you, a little $100. Put 50 in the checking account, put 50 in the savings account, all right? Next thing you want to do is you want to set up direct deposit. See, they want to see that you trust them as a bank. So if you got multiple things set up to them, they're like, okay, this person is serious, opposed to you just having a savings account and then going to apply for a credit card. All right, so get your checking account, your savings account, and the next thing you want to do is get direct deposit. So if you got a job already and you got direct deposit, change whatever direct deposit you got, change it to Navy Federal. And you could change it back after you apply for the credit card, but while you're building your relationship up with them, with Navy Federal, add the direct deposit, all right? And for the entrepreneurs, the people that are self-employed, if you do, not self-employed, you're an employee of your business. I hate when people say self-employed. You're an employee of your business, all right? So you should set up, if you do payroll, if you're a business on that level to where you do payroll and I'm the owner of my business, but I'm also an employee of my business. So I'm on the payroll of my business. So that set the direct deposit up to Navy Federal. So if you do payroll for your own personal business, just set the direct deposit up for yourself through Navy Federal. And that's the next thing you want to do. All right. So checking account, savings account, and opening up the direct deposit. All right. So if your credit is if your credit's already good, you got more than 7 open accounts, 7 to 10 accounts that are in positive standings. Like if you have a car loan that's in good standing, you have maybe a secured credit card that's in good standing, another credit card that's in good standing, a Macy's card with low balances. You want to have positive cards. You want to have positive accounts. Excuse me. You don't want to have any collections. If you have collections, it's okay. While we're building this relationship, we're going to be working on, clearing our credit up. All right. So, like I said, 7 to 10 positive accounts. It could be store cards, like Macy's cards, Walmart cards that are primarily yours. You want to have 7 to 10 primary trade lines on your credit profile. Car loans is one. Secured credit cards, regular credit cards, like I said, Victoria's Secret cards for the ladies and stuff like that. Pearson Pagoda. I know y'all see like the little jewelry stuff in the middle of the mall. Get like 7 to 10 of those positive accounts that are primarily yours and have the balances at 0. All right. So next thing you want to do, you don't want to have any late payments. So if you have any late payments, we're disputing it in this process. But if your credit is not in a great position, these are the steps that you want to do. Because building a relationship with Navy Federal is going to take about 2 to 3 months before we actually go and apply for the card. All right. So that's what I'm saying. In this 2 to 3 month process we're building, we want to be cleaning up our credit. And if our credit's already fire, we're just going to sit back and we're just going to build that relationship, keep putting money, keep cycling money. Even if we're not making any money, we could just take the same $100 out and keep putting it in, just making it look like we're, making deposits into that Navy Federal account. So while that 2 to 3 months is going on, we're building that relationship up. If our credit ain't on point, we working our credit out. We adding more accounts on. We getting 7 to 10 positive accounts. We're removing our collections, all of our collections. We're removing that stuff. And they pull from your TransUnion credit profile. So we know that there's 3 major credit bureaus that these credit cards and these banks pull from: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. The good thing about Navy Federal, they just are going to check one of your one of the credit bureaus. They're just going to check your TransUnion. So if your TransUnion is good, that's that's another plus. So we're building our credit up. And after we build our credit up to a certain time, I like to wait until you get your credit into like a 750. Once you get like a 750 to 850, they give you around the same type of approvals. All right. So get your score up to like 750, 760, and then go apply. like I said, your history, your credit utilization. When you apply, make sure your balance on your credit cards are like at zero. You want your credit utilization to be around 3%. All right, so when you look on Credit Karma and you see all your credit utilization, like if you got $1,000 credit card and it's maxed out to like 900, you want to pay that down to where like your balance is like $60 to $0 on there. You want to get that down as low as possible before you go and apply for stuff. All right, so make sure you got your 7 to 10 accounts on there. You want your utilization to be around 3%. So make sure you pay all of your and this is all going to pay off because you're going to get a high limit credit card. So all this money you paying, you just going in, paying your credit cards back, this is all going to pay off. All right. So credit utilization, about, like I said, 3%. And you want to make sure you get some history on there. So if you can add an authorized user on there, you got a family member that they can add you on to get you some age, some history on your credit profile. I like to have at least 10 years. So you can, how you get the 10 years, you just add an authorized user. Your grandma, your mom, or somebody got a credit card that they had back in the day that's in good standing. You know, I got some history on it. They can add you on as an authorized user. You don't get the card at all. You don't get the card. All you get is the good credit history and the good mainly the history, and you get that. If they have a high limit, you get that on there too, but you don't get the card. You're just getting the good payment history, the good and make sure don't get on nobody's card that like their card's maxed out, because that's going to reflect bad on yours. So you get on somebody's card, you get an authorized user added onto somebody's card that's responsible and that has like an older card. The main reason we're getting on authorized users is to get history. You know, so you want to get on somebody's oldest card that's in good standing. And that's going to give you more years and more age on your credit profile. So you want to get multiple accounts. You want to get your utilization down to like under 3%. And like I said, this is just for the time being while you're applying. Like, go ahead and, I'm not recommending it, but go ahead and spend it how you want to. But when you're applying, you want to get the highest limit. You got to follow these steps. You got to have your accounts got to be positive, 7 to 10. Your utilization at the time of applying got to be around 3%. Your history, 7 to 10 years on the history. And once you do that, and you've been banking with them for around 3 months, I always apply overnight because you get more automatic approvals. But honestly, that's not the case because my girlfriend just applied a few days ago. We did it during the day. She got an automatic approval. It wasn't like automatic. They emailed her probably about 3 hours later and said she got approved for $18,000. She got $18,000 on her Navy Federal cash rewards card. And myself, I applied a few months before she did, and I did it overnight. And I think it was an automatic approval, or they like emailed me like an hour later, and I got the $25,000 credit card. So between the both of us, I got 25, she got 18, so that's almost 40 grand between the both of us on, you know, like on some credit cards. You feel me? Like we could go buy property with, we can go back, like really invest and do something with. You know what I mean? Something that's going to bring us back some cash flow. That's what I recommend people. Don't get these credit cards to go get fly and get jewelry and stuff like that. Purchase something that's going, you know, bring you some cash flow back. You feel me? That's the best thing to do. But once you get in, you apply, you put in all of your information. They're going to ask you your personal information, how much you make a year, and everything that you put down is just stated. They actually don't go and verify, they're not asking for tax IDs and like tax documents and stuff like that. So use this information at your own will. When they ask you how much you make per year, it's stated, so you can state however much you're projected to make or however much you do make. You know, you can put whatever you feel. And the same thing when it comes to putting how much you spend a month on rent and stuff like that. Like when you put higher amounts, it makes it look like, all right, this person's not going to be able. They're spending money a lot during the month. Like what other bills do they got? When you put a less amount, it's like, okay, this person's overhead and their bills or monthly bills is not that high. You know, so just use that information and run with it. But yeah, once you put all that information in, you put your credit in the right position. You got the savings account, the checkings account, the direct deposit. Once you do that and follow all those strategic steps, that's when you go and apply, and that's when you'll get that automatic approval. My girl got 18K, I got 25K. I really haven't even used it yet. She definitely ain't used hers yet. So we just pondering like, all right, what we going to invest in, you know? So that's the beauty of it. You never want to go apply for these courses when you need it and when you struggling. And that's because like you're gonna be doing stupid stuff with it. You're gonna be blowing it. You feel me? You go get the money when you don't need the money. That way you can sit back on it and plan like, all right, you can make some real moves. But if we're struggling and hurting, we'll be like, oh, we gotta pay this bill, pay that bill with it. You know what I mean? So your mindset's definitely important when you get these credit cards, because you gotta be disciplined. You don't want to go max it out. She just got like 24K real quick. And one day she got 24,000 in credit. So she's like, I'm gonna be honest, she ain't never really had no type of money like that. So it's just like, dang, like I'm just getting 24K that quick. Like that quick. So yeah, she's disciplined. She got a strong mindset, because the average person will just go flex, go buy purses, go get their nails done. She thinking like, all right, what business investments can I make? And that's how you should think. Like, what can I do business wise? How can I invest this to make this free money? That's free bands right there. That's a free 24,000. She just got free 25. I just got on one card just for having a good credit profile. You know what I mean? That's the power of credit. Credit's the only thing you could go and get like some bands overnight just by having a good credit profile. You feel me? And there's ways you could soup your credit profile up, getting these authorized users, getting trade lines, keeping your utilization low. And then you go and apply for stuff. And then you can put your utilization however you want. I don't care. When it's time to apply, you got to have your credit profile looking right. You feel me? But yeah, that's really the sauce right there. And once you apply, I'll tell you how to remove the hard increase. So every time you apply for a credit card, the bank, like when you apply for a Navy Federal credit card, you're going to get what is called a hard increase. All right, you're going to get a hard increase. And that is going to negatively affect your credit profile. All right. Every time you apply for something, you get a hard increase, and that negatively affects your credit profile. And the more hard increase you get, that's the less approvals you'll get, because they're like, oh, this person is tweaking. This person keeps applying for credit, so we're not going to give it to them. All right. But a way to get a lot of credit in a short amount of time is, so when you get approved for the credit card, it takes 30 days. It takes 30 days for the account to hit your credit profile. All right. So you apply for the Navy Federal credit card, you get approved, you get the credit card in the mail, but the account is not on your credit profile yet. The hard inquiry is, but the account is not on there yet for up to 30 days. So when you go, you can go and get that hard inquiry removed because it's not attached to an open account. All right. You only can remove hard inquiries that aren't attached to open accounts. So boom, you get the hard inquiry, you get the approval, you call up, you say, hey, I have a hard inquiry from a company called Navy Federal. Not sure how I got it, where it came from. They're going to check your credit profile. They're going to see that you have no type of banking history with Navy Federal. 9 times out of 10, if you follow the formula that I do, that hard inquiry is going to get removed. 30 days later, the account will open up. But you'll still be able to apply for more lines of credit and credit cards because you don't have a whole bunch of hard inquiries on there. All right, y'all follow me? You only got that 30-day time period to actually remove these hard inquiries if you do it that way. All right. If not, just keep the hard inquiry on there and let the account open as well. You know what I mean? But that's just a way to remove the hard inquiry and keep opening up accounts in a short amount of time. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. If you follow those steps and apply for the Navy Federal cash rewards. Also, before you apply, go through the pre-approval process. There's a pre-approval process, and you'll put in your personal information, you'll put in your social security number, and it'll say this will not affect your credit. A pre-approval, they're looking at your credit, but it will not give you a hard inquiry. So whenever you see pre-approval, it won't negatively affect. They're just looking at your credit profile to see what you're possibly approved for. So I recommend doing the pre-approval. They'll most likely say if your credit profile's the way I say set it up, they'll most likely pre-approve you for the Navy Federal Cash Rewards Card. That's the green one. I don't have it on me right now. I should have grabbed it for this video, but it's the green one, green Cash Rewards Card. Once they pre-approve you for it, That's when you go and apply for it. You're going to get approved for it. You're going to get a hard inquiry to your TransUnion account. You can follow the steps that I said and remove it before those 30 days, before the account hits your credit profile. And yeah, man, let me know. Comment below what y'all get approved for. Like I said, I got 25K. My girlfriend got 18K. So yeah, man, I just want to know what y'all get. So make sure once y'all follow these steps, comment below. And if you already got it, comment below what your limit was. Comment below like what the process of how you went and applied for it. And, you know, let me know y'all stories, because I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of videos, and, you know, I comment a lot and I like to interact with people on these like Navy Federal is the wave, you know. So I like to hear different stories, and I like people to just comment. Let me know if you're doing it. Let me know if you plan on doing it. But yeah, man, if y'all want more information and more like videos like this, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of game, a lot of stuff like this as far as, you know, credit, how to apply for stuff, how to get easy approvals. But yeah, if y'all want more stuff like this, make sure y'all share. Y'all gotta share this so it reaches the right people. Share it so it the algorithm, you know, all them likes and all that stuff, YouTube pushes it more once it gets more likes and stuff like that. So I'm really giving some game. It's me, it's real, it's authentic. I'm not on no weird, no cheating, no lame stuff. This is all information that's going to level you up. It's going to, you know, no matter what position you in, if you're in a position that with good credit, if you're not in a position with credit, all of this information is going to level you up. It's going to level your lifestyle up. So make sure we just share this with as many people as we can. DM it to your homies. Share it to your girlfriends. Like, we gotta get this information out there. Like, enough of the twerking and all the wild, the nonsense. We gotta level up, man. We gotta level up, and we don't want to get left behind. Like, the world that we in, like, they talking about metaverse, cryptocurrencies, and stocks and all that stuff. We can't get left behind. You know, NFTs. Like, we gotta be ahead of the curve. We got to be investing our money into this stuff. Even if we don't know, we just got to invest into it, because our money ain't doing nothing sitting in the bank. Our money ain't doing nothing sitting up under the bed in the shoebox. You know what I mean? We really got to start investing, and that's what this channel is about. I'm be teaching y'all how to set businesses up, how to invest your money, all type of stuff like that. All right? So make sure y'all share, like, comment, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate y'all, all my entrepreneurs, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Let's get it. Yes, sir.